Hey, we live.
You know, I told
Ain't gonna lie.
And I didn't get a haircut last week. I'm out here. I'm out here, bogus.
I can put it from a distance. Push it farther away.
Hey, y'all. I made up, and Justice want me on camera. Let me see. Tammy said yes. And I just knew. You know what? No, they sent your number. Tammy sent your number. She said to call Justice.
Like they texted me or something that I would have responded. I don't respond on them.
Because they send pictures. They supposed to come.
None of that was sent to me.
No, that's who
Ain't
leads the Bud Billiken parade.
Oh, that's her.
And then that's Lisa, right?
Ain't gonna lie in person.
I told you, my mama and Lisa Ray was friends back then.
I can't tell y'all what I want to say because we live.
It's a lot.
She's almost my godmother.
Oh.
I'm like, if they just
You would have been one lucky child, boy.
No voicemail, nothing, no voicemail, nothing.
I blame my mom.
I blame my mama. That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's true.
Yeah.
Did you find the song? Oh, okay. I'm asking because after what's going on, then we're gonna play the song.
We got 45 seconds. What we got going on?
She the Grand Marshal of the parade Saturday, yeah. What's up, DJ B-Lo? What's going on?
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on. So what's going on is Chicago. And listen, and I'm praying hard because I love our great mayor, Mayor Brandon Johnson. And I don't care what you say, he's doing an amazing job, and we got to support this brother. But City Hall's money team is falling apart, and it could not come at a worse time. Mayor Brandon Johnson's budget director, Annette Guzman, abruptly resigned yesterday, Monday, and is the second top financial official to walk out in the last week. Now, here's the timeline. Last week, the city's acting chief financial officer, Stephen Mayer, and his top deputy both resigned without warning or explanation. Now, Guzman's followed them out the door. Mayoral candidate and current Secretary of State, Alexi Giannoulias, called it what a lot of people at City Hall are calling it, a quote, and I quote, a revolving door of senior leadership. Now, Alderman Matt O'Shea says Guzman's exit is the most surprising of all because she was the one out front defending the mayor's budget and battling over revenue just last month at a city council hearing on the city's mid-year finances. Now, Guzman and Mayor denied that stalling on the revenue items the mayor opposed caused a $90 million mid-year shortfall, and they warned of possible layoffs. Now, Alderman O'Shea says when city council members pushed back with questions, Guzman got defensive and quick to point the finger at the council's own budget plan. His words, and I quote, now all of a sudden she's out the door, end quote. And the numbers are serious. On top of that $90 million mid-year gap, Chicago is facing a $1 billion budget hole next year and a $36 billion pension crisis with police and fire pension funds hovering dangerously close to insolvency. So the city just had to take out a loan to avoid selling off assets to cover it. Now, this is all happening right as investors and Wall Street rating agencies who've already downgraded Chicago are gathering in the city this week for their annual conference. Alderman O'Shea's question is the one most people ask him. Who's minding the store? For his part, Mayor Johnson thanked Guzman in the statement, saying she stepped away to focus on her family and that the city stands with her. But Finance Chair Alderman Pat Dow, out south, had already pointed a finger of her own last week, suggesting Guzman didn't back up Mayor enough during those tough hearings. So we want to keep it fair. This is about accountability and stability, not partisanship. I am a fan of the mayor, but I'm also a resident of the city of Chicago. And so we have to take close look at things like this, especially when it's a budget deficit, right? That's like, I'm a fan of Tamara Fairs and we do business together on this show, but if she don't do something right, I need to be questioning like, hey, what do we do different? So what do you want to see? Now, believe it, I'm asking you, but I'm going to let Jarrell answer. What do you want to see from whoever steps into this budget director role next?
I have no idea, man. I'm so glad I'm not a politician. I don't even understand half the stuff you were just talking about, man. I'm lost.
Okay. Well, basically, 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. But, you know, the city is ran and they have to have a budget. Most people should have budgets. I don't usually have a budget. And Tamara doesn't either. That's why she walking here looking like $1 million in a nice blouse. Is that a blouse? I ain't heard blouse in a long time.
Because you old school and a new school body.
No, this body is built for tough. I feel, I'm tired. But Tamara looks amazing. But she budgeted. And did I say it right? Yeah, whatever.
Did you drink before you came here?
I didn't. I'm just tired. I woke up in the middle of the night. But I couldn't call off because she holds me accountable. Man, and if I would have said I'm tired, Tammy, she would have cussed and fired me.
I don't curse. I am a Christian.
Baby, bye. But nevertheless, the city has a budget. And Tamara told me that one, you check your bank account and your credit every day. And so the city has to check their budgets every day. And unfortunately, I love Mayor Johnson. But if there's a $90 million mid-year shortfall, it causes me as a resident of Chicago to be like, hey, hold on, what's going on?
Midstream, right?
Yeah.
So if you have the first 6 months accounted for, what are you going to do the next 6 months? And sometimes you need another month in order to do so. So I get that. I totally get that. So actually, to me, that was smart budgeting.
Yeah. So, but, you know, all of his top.
He didn't do, let me just say this.
Wait
he
a minute.
Didn't do this. And you know how I feel.
I know. That's why I'm like,
he inherited this. Yeah. And from years, I mean, administrations prior to him that keep kicking the can down the road, as soon the road's going to run out, right?
Yeah.
So the road is almost out, and we've got to figure out
I'm
new
glad
money.
You said that.
Yeah, no, it's
because I think people think I just love the mayor so much and I'm always taking up for him, but he didn't do this. You know, most of these things he inherited and he's trying to fix. But if we don't support him, we'll have a new mayor. And speaking of new mayors, Alexi Giannoulias announced this weekend that he's running for mayor of the city of Chicago.
Yes, he did. Remember, we talked about that last week about how many people were going to be. And it's going to be a not necessarily really saturated race, but it's going to be some candidates in there, some people to choose from.
Yeah, Willie Wilson is running. He announced.
Willie Wilson. That was one person. That was one person that we didn't have a handle on last week because he hadn't actually formally announced, but he has run. We did mention that he has run for every office that there is, and
not
he came
every
close.
Office.
Well, no, not dog catcher.
But he should have ran for alderman. He probably would have won.
Alderman? I'm not sure. I think he wants to. I think he has a bigger platform, a bigger vision than alderman,
Yeah.
And so I think that he runs in accordance with what his vision can handle. Truthfully, of course, you know we're big friends and fans of Willie Wilson, and I think that people don't really give him a fair shake because of his speech impediments. But that impediment does not really reflect the intellect that he has, because obviously he's a self-made man.
He's a smart dude.
He's super smart. So
I told him,
I
I
think
said,
people
Dr.
need
Wilson,
to give
they
him a
said
real chance.
you got enough money. Why don't you pay somebody to teach you how to talk? And he said, the person talking about my speech signed the back of checks. I signed the front.
and boom, drop the mic. Speaking of drop the mic, y'all, we gonna drop it right now. We coming right back. So don't you go nowhere because we got way more to share right here on Inspiration 1390. You know what?
He did tell me that.
He did say that. He says it all the time.
I've ever heard.
Pay somebody to teach you how to talk.
Because truthfully,
I don't know if I can say that.
no, he can say that because a lot of people have said that to him.
But I just was telling the truth.
No, for real. I would have said that.
What's up, Patrick? What's up, Brett?
He said anybody
DJ
running for office that already have an elected office should quit their job before they run. He talking about Alexi Giannulli. he did all press release. I saw it this morning. I thought it was so funny.
Well, what really made me love Willie Wilson more was when he and Rauner were at that church. They were giving out. Actually, they gave us. Did you get one? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
The
The award.
June to the award.
I did that.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think
event.
you
Yeah.
did. I don't think you gave the award. You nominated the
planned it,
people
yeah.
that gave the award, that got the awards. And so the press kind of went bad with him, like went left. And he said, I'm sick of white people telling me what to do with my money. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do with my money. When you got as much money as he does,
You
then
can
of
say
course,
whatever
you
you
can
wanna
say whatever
say.
you want to say, and it sounds melodic. Like you can curse somebody out in a different language or
And
have a
they
different
just don't
accent,
catch us.
and they're like, "Oh my God, you sound so great." It's the same thing when you got a ton of money. So
You was happy to see Zion?
so happy to see him.
How about that? I ain't gonna crack no joke. But talking Tommy over here, listen, last year he helped me at the Bud Billiken, remember?
Yep.
And we lost him.
No, we didn't lose him. He lost
lost
himself.
himself.
He lost himself.
Eric say you're assistant. I think I found him. I'm like, how did you know? You
It's
ready?
time for your guest.
Went on.
I know. I said it's time for them.
I can make it so they have.
Are they
Justice, go get the guest,
They here?
please.
AI is cold.
Well, yeah, I know it's cold like that.
There's other
Yeah,
people
I
here.
was there. So I went to sleep yesterday at 6 o'clock because I was tired. So when you were texting me, I missed all of them texts. My mother will almost send
Don't give me any excuses. I just want results. Seriously.
But then I
And
do
the
the
reason
result. Then I
you
give you
did.
a result. That's it. I woke up and
So
said
why
that.
bring it up?
But I want
I didn't bring it up.
So I woke up at 2 this morning. I couldn't sleep. So now
That
I'm
has nothing to do with
exhausted.
No,
Shut
bro. Run that by somebody don't know you.
Right. Hey, Facebook, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what you say? Show up.
So so she resigned.
Yeah, that's the second one though. In the finance office.
Oh, that's
In-
okay.
in
Trump
one
does the
week.
same thing. Don't act like he can't have the same situation. What's up, Danira agent? Oh, Danira agent. Yeah, there you go. How are you, sweetie?
So I was standing at the front desk this weekend at an apartment building. And I was talking, and she said, "What's your name?" This lady just out the blue, and I said, "I'm Marcel." She said, "You sound like a guy I listen to every day on the radio, Action Jackson." I said, "That is me." She said, "It took me," and I just love it. And everybody in the building was like, "Wait, who is this guy?" And, you know,
You were at an apartment building?
yeah, I ain't gonna tell you why, because
I
you
already
told me
know.
not to do it.
Go back to like second.
I had to. I could not sleep on the couch.
I know what
I needed my own space.
Oh,
Right.
that's where
I
you
don't know
went.
where you get salt.
Yes, Tamara be trying to check me out, by the way.
That's not even.
I listen.
He's okay, right?
Like, man, you could grade it
Yeah,
by
he
talent,
just
but
turned in
grade
100.
it by size.
So they
Right.
throwing him a parade next week.
Right, but see, look.
Well, speaking of parades, you know we got Bud Billiken in on
Saturday,
Thursday.
so Zion.
But
Wait, Thursday.
Thursday.
Well,
night.
Justice ain't nobody reached out to him. We just talked
No,
about
she reached out to me.
No, she takes both of us.
Okay,
But did Catrice, you gave her Justice number.
I did give her just.
I
Yeah,
went
you was
through
on that thread.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
We literally just talked about that.
So she gonna be here tomorrow.
Thursday. Good. That's the day I get my hair cut because I missed last week.
Well, don't miss this week.
I'm not. Funny story. I was shocked you said okay.
I'm gonna do my job all the time.
When I read, I was like, I know I've been
I'm gonna do my
drinking coffee,
job at
but
all
did she
times,
just say
at
yes?
all costs.
I said, oh.
I'm gonna do my job. When you are a professional, you
I
gotta do
see
your
it. I
job.
love it. I love it.
Plus, I have no that ain't my fight.
He probably shaking in his boots.
Whatever.
I love this shirt. Where you going today?
I'm where I'm going.
Oh, excuse me.
We
Are
got
they out there? No.
in a row, minute and a half.
Winona?
In the raw? Where's in the raw?
No, it's supposed to be win-win.
Well, I'm saying where is in the raw? Did you all do it in the raw?
We didn't. I just opened up and did what's going on.
This is your story.
Okay.
Benefit to
This one on there?
They're all here. I told them. Just take them.
Well, it's 12:34.
Oh, okay. Well,
y'all better hurry up. Yeah, she fired
Yes.
me. She demoted me.
that's right.
Hey, Dr. Zanya.
50 seconds.
All right, Marcel, bring him in.
I
Give me
know,
one.
I ain't got but two. I need them.
You still do.
40.
Where's Winona? Oh, okay. Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
30 seconds.
Where are the questions for? Hey!
Hey, listen.
Oh no, I took it
Oh
back.
no, she demoted me from that seat.
10
I
seconds
took
about
off
go
for
in.
a few days.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Someone warning about it.
Oh, I did too.
3, not 1, 2, 3.
We're in the raw. Tamara Fair on the
Music
Brunch
channel.
Bunch.
Well, you know what? I have so many things to say because this week is a big week. We got fundraisers for our next Congressman LaShawn Ford coming up
Thursday,
on
yeah.
Thursday. Yes.
Will you be there?
See, some things just don't even need to be asked. And when they are asked, you just look at people and say, and that's what I'm doing
Well,
for
I just
you.
wanted to make sure you were going because I'm gonna go now that you're going.
No, you're going already because Malcolm Crawford
You
and
better believe it.
is doing it. And I
I
really
love Pier 31, the beach and the boat and all that. So I'll be
Yes.
there Thursday.
Oh, awesome. And of course, it is going to be limited of people. So if you are already registered or if you intend to register, you make sure you hurry up and do so. And then, of course, this is the Bud Billiken weekend. Woo-hoo! But none of that or all of that is all encompassing because, of course, every Tuesday is community chatter and we got the best guest for no other reason than that we are friends with Winona Redmond, who is the best in the business. Let's give a shout out and a big brunch bunch welcome to Winona. Winona, thank you so much for always blessing us with your grace and your contacts.
Wait, it's so good to see you guys. To
Yeah.
have the whole brunch #1 group in the house.
Yes.
And I never get
And
to
I
sit
love
next to
the
you.
picture.
I
I love the new picture.
We have upgraded.
Thank you. Yes, we have upgrade. Thanks to Marcel. Got to give credit where credit is due. And of course, Marcel came in here hogtied, and I told him if he doesn't come here, that it is going to be some issues. So we don't have any issues anymore. You will see us consistently.
Yeah.
In the meantime, in between time, you have an amazing guest that has an amazing celebration that we all want to partake in. So let's get to it.
You know what? I am so excited. Win-Win Communications has been in business 14 years, if the Lord says the same. November of 2012, we started, and November of 2026 will be 14 years. But one of my early first clients over 12 years ago was Charmaine Rickett, Uncle Remus.
Uncle Remus.
And Gus Rickett, I met Charmaine Rickett, and she was saying, her plans. But I met Charmaine Rickett, then I met Dr. Sonia Stinson Rickett, the whole family. And Gus Rickett is a pioneer.
Yes.
He is a giant. And I am an honorary daughter. Now he's got some kids, but I still
A bunch of them.
I still claim myself as an honorary daughter. So I'm so happy to have Dr. Sonia Stinson, one of the oldest.
Welcome back, Dr. Stinson Rickett.
So in the middle. Okay, so she's a twin. I'm a twin, so I'm fond of twins. But I want to make sure we have plenty of time because Dr. Sonia Stinson is phenomenal in her own self. So there's the legacy business, but Dr. Sonia Stinson has kind of a milestone moment because after so many years with Matthew House and nonprofit. How many? Over 30 years. Next week, next Tuesday, August 11th, is Gus Rickett's 100th birthday, but it's also the launch of the Uncle Remus Foundation. So Dr. Stinson is merging her nonprofit and celebrating her dad. So why don't we just jump right into it? And You doing AI, but introduce yourself
I'm
as
not
the
here
guest.
to do AI today. I'm
Okay.
here to celebrate my dad, which will be 100 years
Wow.
old on
Wow.
August 11th.
The actual
and
August
actual
11th.
the birthday, and the Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken. The foundation is throwing him a big party.
It's a big one.
Big announcement. When I say it's big, it's big.
All day.
Listen, all day long. And we're giving away 700 meals, 700 free chicken. Can you imagine?
Joel, you were
Chicken.
just asking. You were just asking.
Chicken is giving away 700 meals. And so what we need you all to
Why
do is
700 the number?
I believe 7 is the number of completion, and my dad will be completed at a century. Not many that came from Leland, Mississippi, has made 100 years.
That's it.
And building the foundation around his legacy, you know, his motto is that we were never created to get jobs. We were created to make jobs. And he has carried that particular slogan throughout. Many of his children, his grandchildren, there's 4 generations. Many of them are entrepreneurs in their own right. And so on August 11th, the foundation is launching, and we are celebrating him, giving away chicken and some other goodies. We have some travel mugs that you can
It's a
purchase.
parade, ain't it? It's a whole festival.
It's going to be a parade from 22nd and 24th and Western all the way down to 5611 West Madison, because not Western, but Madison, 2400 West Madison, because my father has been on Madison both basically for the centuries. Even when the King riots came and burned down 2 stores, he continued to stay on Uncle Remus.
2 Uncle Remus stores?
2 Uncle Remus stores.
Wow.
So can you share, because
19.
most people don't know the name, what I love about the name Uncle Remus, talk about how it became Uncle Remus.
I'm glad you asked me that.
That's a good one.
Okay, Uncle Remus Foundation. So after the riots, my father went to find another sign because they were determined to rebuild. And the merchant that had made the Uncle Remus sign, because of the riots, could not sell that sign. And my father says, I want that sign. And there goes the foundation. And so it came from a merchant after the riots in 68. And he purchased that sign, and Uncle Remus Foundation, Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken was born. Now, you know the sauce is it, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know though. The chicken is really it too, because you can.
Chicken is it too.
Yeah, you got some its going on over there. Yes.
You put some sauce on it. But listen, we invite everybody because my father's a community person. So if you ever want to meet Uncle Remus, as you all call him, be there on August 11th.
And he's a true pioneer. When you say you've met history, he talks about coming from Leland, Mississippi in 1943. And he talked, I drove him to the opening, one of the openings, and it's just history. He talks about Skid Row. He talks about
being homeless when he first came here. He talks about his 12 plus children and how everybody was invited into the home. He does right now 100 push-ups.
I was about to talk about the push-ups.
100 years old. So
every day?
Every day.
Okay, I'm inspired.
He does.
I can't do 1 push-up.
Push-up. And I'm not talking about the push-ups where no, I'm talking about the real push-ups. So you will get a chance of that video, which will be on our 25 feet jumbo. So what I need the audience to do is, I'm going to give you the link, and I need you, if you've ever had Uncle Remus chicken for the 4 generations, or even if you're a newbie, we want you to record a brief birthday celebration at this link. And the link is, we are Saucy Fried Chicken /Centennial. And I'm going to write that link down.
And we'll share it.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We got Saucy Fried Chicken.
Yes.
As Charmaine would say it.
Yes.
Saucy.
As my sister would say it.
Yes.
And we know that I meant to say happy birthday yesterday because Mary Rickett, your mom, was the birthday yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday was her birthday. It came up, and I was at Uncle Remus on Madison and Central with Charmaine, and I forgot to say, because those are heart moments. And
Mhm.
she was 2 years older than your
She
dad.
is 2 years older than my dad. She's been gone for a long time now, and we miss her, but we still celebrate her because she was also the foundation. I mean, my parents would work jobs. My mother would come home, take care of all of those children, and then go to the restaurant and work. And my mama could cook too.
Mhm.
We had soul food restaurants.
I've heard about the soul food restaurants. I've heard
Yes.
Senator Maddie Hunter always says, I don't know about. Yeah, but Senator Maddie Hunter always said, I don't know about Uncle Remus Chicken. We used to go to the clubs, and when they let out early in the morning, we would go to Uncle Remus to get barbecue. You guys
Yes,
also sold
we
barbecue.
have barbecue. Now my brother has the barbecue. He's the barbecue person right now.
Yeah.
But it's a generation. It's a generation of entrepreneurs that have followed my father's footsteps.
Yeah.
Many, like I said, many of our family siblings, 4 generations. Listen, we did the T-shirts because we're having T-shirts and giving away. There are 140 generation children, first generation, second, third, and fourth, and working on our 5th. That will be there. That's just the generation. of
That's the
140.
family,
That's
140.
the
That's
family.
amazing.
140.
Wow.
And they got generations on the back shirt. Now, I need mine to say honorary.
Yeah.
first-
Me too, me
Honorary
too, me too.
generation.
Yes, I
Which
would say
generation
also
am I in? Would I be in your
You're
group?
in my generation.
Okay.
First generation. First
So I'm going to say
Yeah.
honorary first generation.
Okay.
Because brother, Mr. Gus is so, when he don't know a stranger. I
No,
don't,
he
but he
doesn't.
know when I first met him years ago, he just talked to me like I have been knowing him all my life.
My dad is a fan of his. My dad is 85 years old, and he is a fan. But when we honored him when he turned 95,
We honored 95, 96, 97. He threw out the baseball.
right at the
And,
Cubs,
so-
the Cubs.
When you get up here like this, you should definitely have a birthday every year.
Yes.
Yeah. We ain't gotta wait for milestones
and
no more. Every year.
They are event people, so they're transforming the corner of Madison and Central.
It's going to be transformed, and it's going to be cut off.
Oh, nice.
So you cannot go down.
That shows the
traffic
power.
Will be cut off. So
And-
you won't be able to come down Central and Madison at that spot, because the blessing is that the whole block will be cut off.
And then there is going to be, like you said, what size is the screen? There's going to be
I believe it's 25 foot.
a 25
jumbo
foot jumbo video
video
screen,
screen.
so you can see all.
And we have a personalized song for him that was made by his daughter. So
Ah!
we have a new song written just for Uncle Remus, but you got to be there.
And then there are real milestones when you look at Uncle Remus having been in business for so many years. I love the history that it started with Royal Chicken,
Mhm.
and it began with one refrigerator, one fryer, one box of chicken, and a half chicken sold for
Yes.
$1.
For $1.
So they getting
For
even better than
$1.
$1. They're getting free meals.
I'm about to say, because it ain't $1 no more, but you get free. Jarrell just asked last week, can you get some Uncle Remus up here?
And it won't be, one chicken wing like you got at the Taste. You gonna get some real food.
Mhm.
You're gonna get a few
Mhm.
chicken
You gonna
wings.
get some
So let's talk
food.
foundation though, because
Okay.
this
Come
is
on.
amazing. So after a century of not only servicing the community, now it's a foundation that's giving back to the community, starting with these 700 meals. Let's talk about that, how people can donate and how we can build this foundation.
Excellent question.
Well, excellent question. The foundation is going to be built on building legacy for the next generation. Our goal right now is to build entrepreneurs. Our goal is to train young people. Our goal is to let them know you can do this. Our
Yeah.
goal is to help you understand that being a business loan owner is how you become the millionaire that you want to,
Mhm.
not working for somebody. So our goal is to have workshops and trainings and things that we can help and show individuals how to build their own business. Now, it may not be chicken, but everything in your hand has been gifted to you by God. And we want to show you how to use it. Building from the ground up, my father. And listen, my father still wants to go to work, but he's just 100 years old. And when he gets that old,
But he still
He
want to work.
still goes
He still,
in.
wants to go to the restaurant. He's still on his own mind. It's just, I need to build another restaurant. Somebody needs a restaurant. At 100 years old, he has all of his faculties, and he doesn't have any illnesses except being old.
Wow.
And you know what's wonderful?
And that is incredible. We gotta
Yeah.
give that up.
Jarrell, you the perfect amen corner, by the way. Look, he start clapping before we get
You're a fan.
My father had to go to the hospital this morning.
Oh, well, we praying for him. So.
Yes, definitely.
But so the foundation is definitely going to be with this the launch of the foundation, and we're going to have programs similar to some of the other schools. But our programs are going to be real because our goal is not just to give you the knowledge, but to set you up.
Set you
And
up.
you all have the experience. So before we listen, we're going to take a quick break. And we're going to dedicate this song to Mr. Gus Rickett, of course, Win-Win Communication, and the Uncle Remus Foundation, because you're helping people to win.
Yes.
This Charles Jenkins winning right here.
That's
on the
my
Brunch
theme
Line.
song.
Yeah.
He'll tell you he wrote it for Winona.
I feel the love. I know it's not me.
Yeah, Tuesday going to be good.
It's from
I'm going to be out there, Charmaine, but I got to go to radio. She says all day. Whenever you can come. So I'm going to come after the radio. So we'll pump it up, keep pumping it up. What time is the free meal? Is it a certain time? Yeah. Oh, that was she said. Just come to the house. Oh, good. Because I wish I was like, but I got to go to radio. She said, you just come to the house. She said, we finna do it all day.
We will be out there.
I'm gonna tell her that's what my boss. She was like, I don't know.
The police are sitting out there.
She told me.
We have some cars. We're gonna have a big parade. My dad's gonna get a Bentley.
Well, let's talk
I'm
about it.
I'm gonna say one thing.
We only
go
want
back
1
in.
minute of this. And then bring you back in so we can talk about it. So what time are the meals being given away?
We start at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, okay.
We start at 10 o'clock. And the celebration on Madison is from 10 to 2. It's adjacent to the liquor store at 5601. It's in the parking lot.
Okay.
Everybody will get
So let's talk about that so people know where to pull up for the chicken. And then let's talk about the parade route.
That's and the milestone.
Already know?
Yep.
I'm so hungry I can eat these mics.
Hi there, it's Winona Redmond. It's time to win because it's time for Community Chatter, brought to you by Win-Win Communications.
So each and every Tuesday, Winona Redmond of Win-Win Communication comes and brings us a new friend or bring back an old best friend. But you know what? She shines a light on Hidden Figures, and we're so excited to have her. And we're talking about Mr. Gus Rickett Sr., who is turning 100 years old August 11th.
I'm gonna put Renita on the spot because she has worked with me many, many years, but she's so excited about Mr. Rickett turning 100. She's excited about the 100. Now tell them about centenarian.
So when you make it over 100, you're called a centenarian, meaning you've been alive for 100 years, and is actually increasing. Back in 2004, it was about 100,000, and it projected to rise up to 400,000. And mostly it is white Americans who are centenarians, but it's 8% of Black people who are centenarians as well. So yeah, there used to be all kinds of like rumors that when you turn 100, you get a letter from the president. You don't have to pay taxes. I looked it up. That's not the thing anymore.
Well, tell the president. Well, I don't know if we want to let
but
from Trump.
Mr.
I want a membership to that club.
Mr. Rickett will be celebrated for his 100, but this is history. So the milestones, this movement, you know, as we said, we were saying this is a 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. celebration, but it's going to start with the many different addresses.
It's going to start at 2400 West Madison. Because in this lifetime, and I don't want to be wrong, but it's been over 20 restaurants that he has either set up, has set up for his children, his friend. He adopted one person from Africa, Samuel. He set up him in a restaurant.
Oh, wow.
So he has set up so many people in the restaurant business. But we're going to move from 2400 West Madison all the way down with a parade with Uncle Remus sitting in a gorgeous car. I don't want to give it away. You're going to be able to, he's going to stop and hug. He loves to stop and he loves to hug and he loves to talk. So from 2400 West Madison from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be all day. It's going to be a celebration. And most of all, that free chicken.
Now, how many
chicken.
stops you said is going to start
We're
there?
going to start 2,400. I think I don't want to say, but there are a lot of stops.
There's
There are a lot
several
of
stops
There's
that
several
are
stops. I know
milestones.
there are milestones. We have one on Cicero, one on Costner. I don't have the map because my sister did. You may have that. but I don't have
I don't have the map, but my favorite spot was the Royal Chicken that was in like a.
you talking about the one that was in a little trailer?
It was a trailer of
Oh,
Madison,
wow.
and it would only open after hours.
Yes. That's right. That's right. It was called
Royal Chicken,
Right.
and people
So
would
it's
say,
been Royal Chicken, Mary West. It's been G&G. We had the first restaurant.
Wait, y'all had G&G?
Yes, we had G&G on Pulaski.
I didn't know that was.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
history.
It's
But-
history.
even though the foundation is starting officially, what we know is all these decades that Uncle Remus has given to the community. You've been a
Uncle
great
Remus
second
has-
chance.
I've
So
been a
listen,
great
facility.
Charmaine texted me. It's 8 stops.
Okay,
G listen, it's 8
It's
stops.
8 stops. Uncle Remus has been a great inspiration to homelessness. Of course, he supported me throughout my career, always feeding individuals homeless. We had the Love Festival, if you remember that. So he's always been a community person. He's a people person, regardless of what he's a people person. He loves people. And so you don't want to miss it. If you want to take a picture, I believe we put photographers there to take a picture with Uncle Remus. And they call him Uncle Remus because that's the only thing they know. But his name is Gus Ricketts Sr. But
So let me
they
ask
call
you:
him-
does he have a street named after him, or are there any naming rights that are in the works?
Well, in the city of Chicago, unfortunately, you have to be dead. They do not
But we
name
don't want the
streets.
Lord to
No,
come
we
get him
don't
yet.
want to
Look,
do
we
it.
got
So I'm
time.
gonna take that out the atmosphere.
Yeah, please listen.
Now, I think there's some things in the work, but I know that that's the rule for the city of Chicago.
Well, I do want to say this. The Bible teaches us, a tree by the fruit that it bears.
Yes.
And we know that Mr. Gus Rickett has borne so many amazing fruits. All his kids are
Mhm.
doing amazing work because of the man that he is. And shout out and happy heavenly birthday to Miss Mary Rickett.
Mhm.
But your father has lived a life and continues to live a life.
Yes.
And this picture I'm looking at is him today.
Yeah.
This is how he look.
Yes.
He got more energy. Look, I'm tired. I need a nap. And this man ready to do 100 push-ups.
So what I really love about this legacy is that it is the fruit it's the tree that keeps bearing fruit.
Mhm.
And so in order for it to continue to bear the fruit, I just want to hone in on the donation part because there is a launch that's also taking place with the foundation,
Mhm.
and it is really going to make a difference with how many people donate. So we want that first day to be a very powerful show of how much support Uncle Remus has given and is ready to give back, because that's what it's all
Good.
about.
$100,000 would be real nice for
$100,000
100.
I was
for
gonna say.
100 years. Listen, you can donate. The website and the donation button again is www.
UncleRemusFoundation.org/donate.
So that's donate.
Make it easy.
Make it easy. So listen, say that again.
UncleRemusFoundation.org/donate.
And the place to be.
$100,000. Listen, we don't take but just a few people to give us $10 each.
That's right.
Amen. $10 each to build the foundation so that we can help build the next generation of entrepreneurs.
We're gonna be eating chicken for a long time. You
Yes,
might as well
yes,
eat some
might
good
as well get
chicken.
some good chicken.
And the one thing about
Listen, let me say this. I heard someone preach about Uncle Remus about 2 weeks ago.
Are you
I
serious?
them to the two Uncle Remus, Harold and Uncle Remus, and Uncle Remus has been intentional all his
Mhm.
life. Okay, intentional on where it places their food place, their restaurant, intentional in helping people. It's been intentional,
Yeah.
not so they can have a whole lot of them. Of course, we have franchises, but it's all intentional, and the kids, the children.
Let's don't gloss over that. I didn't know you had franchise Uncle Remus's.
Yes.
Yeah.
My brothers are, and my brother has the Ricketts,
Yeah.
which is all part of Uncle Remus.
we'll be in
My brother-
Atlanta next week for the
We'll be in
National
Atlanta.
Association of Black
And Ricketts
Journalists,
is
and I
all-
will be at Ricketts.
Ricketts is all in Atlanta.
And you know what? Charmaine Rickett, as the president and CEO of Uncle Remus, has said, we're the same as the others. When they talk about Popeyes, when they talk about Colonel Sanders, the training manual,
We have a training manual.
the
We have
standards.
They have SOPs. We have standards and how that chicken should be cooked every day. So we're the same. And that's what we want to do with the foundation. We want to teach those trades and how to do that, so that when you set your business up, you are successful and not going in just as a mom and pop, but you have those SOPs, you have training manuals, so you will know how to be successful in your business.
And you have apps.
Well,
You
listen,
have a loyalty club.
Believers, it's going down Tuesday, August 11th. Make sure you pull up to celebrate. The founder of Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken, Mr. Gus Cat Sr. It is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's starting at 2400 West on Madison, going all the way down to the flagship store on Central and Madison. You do not want to miss it. You want to be there.
We'll be there with us, honorary children and the other children too.
Because I want to, Charmaine, you listening? I want a shirt too. Charmaine texting until my time is up. All right, believe. You know,
She's the timekeeper.
She's the timekeeper, but you know
But
what?
that means our honorary T-shirt, honorary generation.
You better get those
We are
honorary
out of
t-shirts.
time, but we are never out of content.
And we always want to encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them, and show someone that you do know how much you love them. Lead with love, land on love. I love you, Action Jackson.
Tamira Fair on the air. I love you.
Believers, we love you.
Baby
Baby
Eminem,
Eminem, we love you
Bobby
too.
Wright, my dad, happy birthday too. Love you.
Awesome. Y'all stay optimistic.
Optimistic. Oh, sorry.
You're going to get the finger in a minute. Y'all, thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Now, I want to see you guys at this inaugural foundation launch and parade for a centurion. Am I saying that correctly?
Centenary.